welcome back, people. Welcome back, people. Did everything just happened. We did have to get this thing sorted out in time and did have some other little thing to sort out. Bless up on yourself, people. It's been a while. I know I was supposed to do this stream and didn't um end up getting the time to do it. So I'm gonna say, all right, let's just put everything in one place. Shamar Nicholson, people, Shamar Nicholson, the season coming to an end. I think he's at the crossroads now. I don't think Shamar Nicholson can go back to I don't think Shamar Nicholson can go back to Russia right now. Um Having a taste of European football again. I don't see the sense of him really going back to Europe and try uh, again with all the sanctions. I just it makes no sense when it comes on to the football for me. So let's see what's gonna happen with Shamar. I don't think Shamar Nicholson is a Premier League striker. That might disappoint a few people, but I'm sorry to say I don't think he's a Premier League striker just as yet. Not saying that the player can get to Premier League status and just get there, but as of today, I don't see Shamar Nicholson as a Premier League striker. Too inconsistent for me. Give you the good goals. We all know that this is a player with potential. This is a player that a lot of us were looking for to be one of the forebearers or one of the players that would have just kicked on for Jamaica and take it to the next level. Unfortunately, he's just been cruising around, being very good. I would say decent. We need him to get to that next level. That's that Leon Bailey's level. That's the next thing. That's that Leon Bailey's level. So people know Leon Bailey has a level. So big up yourself, Joshai. Big up yourself, Issa Allen and Jeremiah. A day later, boss. Yo, bro, work and thing, and you don't know the thing. This episode tycoon. That about them. Some people drop some comment from yesterday. But let me know what you think. Shamar Nicholson. Shamar Nicholson, what would you think is a good fit? Which club would you think is a good fit for Shamar Nicholson right now? Yeah, which club would you say is a good fit for Shamar Nicholson right now? Um, MLS, I don't know. I think he could do things in the MLS, but I don't know if a MLS team right now is willing to. I don't know if a MLS team is willing to use their international spot on Shamar Nicholson as a striker because I think they have some kind of rule in the MLS where I don't know how many foreign players you're allowed to have in the MLS. However, I don't know how many teams would be willing to use that up on a Shamar Nicholson. His season, the last championship, Mr. United say championship, and he still need better numbers for the championship. 26 games, I think it was around 4 or 5 goals. Not acceptable. 26 games, 8 or 9 goals. I would say okay, he's getting there, but 4 goals out of 26 games. Not blaming this alone on Shamar Nicholson. Not gonna blame it because his team is not that good. And we see when he comes out and he picks up the ball, he just doesn't have that support. That team is just not in sync to give him enough opportunities on goal for him to rack up those numbers as well. But I would say if he was around 9 goals, 10 goals out of 26 games, even 7, 8-ish, I would say okay. But 4 goals, not acceptable as a top international, as an international striker in a region. But as we said, we have to give him another year there. If they're gonna, I think his team is getting relegated, so I don't see why they should bring. I don't know if they're gonna really want to bring him back as a player, though. I don't know if they're gonna want to bring him back. Decent player in Kankakov, but we're rooting for the guy because we saw Shamar Nicholson, especially I saw Shamar Nicholson in that United States game, and that was epic when he came off the bench for Jamaica in that game, and he scored that amazing goal. Yeah, man. So I have to say, big up yourself, Boza, but I hope Boza don't end up again in Russia. Hope Boza don't end up in Russia because I don't see, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Big up yourself, Travis. Let me see what Travis Peso say. Boza agent get in a team in France, Germany, or Holland. Yeah, man, he need to stay Europe, man. We need he need to stay Europe. I don't see it's either MLS. I can't see a next league. Well, if him go to the Turkish league, if him going to the Turkish league, then me say boom. If him going to the Turkish league, Tycoon, Bournemouth or Leicester City could be good. Come on, he's not Leicester City level yet. You see how Leicester City are play this season, bro? Leicester City just make a quick U-turn down to the championship, back to the EPL. They didn't wait a second. They just stepped on the gas. They didn't wait a second. So Leicester City, I can't see him playing for Leicester City, bro. I don't think he's I don't I don't think he's I don't think he's let, let me take a call from Presser. Okay. Yo, Presser, Wagwan. Yeah, man. Shamar Nicholson, as I said, not the greatest stats. If he was around 8, 9 goals out of the 26, 27 games, I would say, all right. But 4 goals, not acceptable. I know his team is not playing well either. So I'm not gonna just drop it all on him. I can't just do that. But I need more productivity there from the player if he's gonna put his stamp on the game.
JT, hold on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Moon go as far as she said, like, like championship or Premier League level striker. Um, to be honest, since him go over friends, I only 2 games and watch with him. So I don't really have opinion to say if him regress as a striker, right?
Hmm.
However, we have to take into consideration. So a couple years ago, maybe I would have said that maybe a year or two ago, like a couple Premier League teams would actually link with him. Not only link with him, like there was something within those links because I think Everton, Hull City, and a few others were linked with him. Some teams from the Championship,
I think
right?
he's like a League One striker right now.
League One.
Yeah, I think he's a League One
So yeah,
striker.
so you feel like same regress as a striker?
Yeah, I think he regressed as a striker. I think he's a League One striker to me, like Devontae Cole, chopping away to get into the championship. And then you get the championship to prove himself. If he prove himself at the championship level, then I could say yes. But right now, I say he's like a League One striker to me, an informed League One striker. JT, did you check his stats? Chance missed out of all the game. We looked at his stats the other night on here. I know it was about 4 goals in 26 games. That's the most important stats for me, Boss Thomas. As a striker, you get paid to score goals.
I mean, JT. To be honest, I was looking at his heat map recently, right? Out of all of the games in play, and we have to be kind of fair to Shamar because say majority of him touches is away from the 18-yard box.
Okay, all right, that's a
Like
good stat. All
it's
right.
literally it's
Yeah, but
literally close to half line,
I said Presso that
to the halfway line.
when he comes out and check for the ball, he doesn't have front players that are synced up with him, where they're playing as a unit. So the play breaks down. He probably comes out and get a touch, but the play doesn't really kick on. So I said, in that case, I don't really blame him, but I saw him chances in games where he could have done better. And it's not just one game.
Is it that with how he played, Clement played more inside forward, so he have to be that type of hold up player where facilitate them more? Because maybe we can check the stats for those inside forwards. Because if you're a striker, right, we have to drop the close to the halfway line to get touches off of the ball and then um progress the ball further up the pitch. You're not going to be scoring a lot of goals, especially in a team like that's facing relegation, basically.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then again, he's not a prolific goal scorer. Where like even if he plays so deep, he will at least score like a 10 goals in a poor team. Because so you have some striker where no matter which team you put them in, all right? No matter how the team play, once a chance fall to them, they will put in at the back of the net. And those strikers typically we score like at 8 to 10 goals across a season and have like a little 3 assists or so, which Shamar Nicholson isn't that. What I would say, what Shamar Nicholson has, that's like a good attribute of his is like, I feel like he always have good movement. He's always finding himself in good spaces. But when it comes to finishing, it's kind of poor. And as we said, maybe me not watching enough to know if him kind of regress as a striker because I look on the level of competition in the Premier League now, right? And even in poor like teams, you have to at least score like minimum 10 goals a season. And a 10 goal a season for a striker in the Premier League for like a bottom half team or whatever the case is that's a lot of goals for them. That's a lot of goals for them because if you look at some of the games, depending on where you're at in the table, some of those times when those goals are being scored, it can be really important goals to keep teams in the Premier League. So the big question is, can you like come to the Premier League and score like a 10 goals a season, whatever the case is? Because, that's what Premier League teams are looking for, strikers. And, if you miss one season, then they move you on, I mean, the championship wouldn't be a bad show still, But Travis did say something, man. Him definitely have to stay in Europe. It don't make sense him come at MLS. You see, if him definitely drop at MLS, that means him definitely regress as a striker. You get me? I say?
Yeah, and if him and if him reach back at MLS, him can't like him chance is so slim where he has to just play well right through. MLS is not a place either where they're gonna have him there not playing well and paying him. They don't do that in the MLS. Anybody they bring in, they want you to play well because football is still a developing sport in that region. So they don't want to take the risk of just bringing in players who has the potential, but it's not giving you that on the pitch. They're not gonna do that in the MLS.
Yeah, but I definitely agree. But I'm not thinking of a future back in Russia. Which team play for again? Moscow? Or, yeah, I think
Spartak,
Moscow.
yeah, Spartak Moscow.
Yeah, because the coach of them did bring was a young guy and never really in favor of Nicholson. Kind of like him, really score much goals down there either, And then we know the whole sanction thing with Russia and thing. And, personally, I don't feel like Shamar Nicholson did happy over there. I don't feel like him did
No,
happy.
bro, he wasn't happy, bro.
Because
His farm everything dropped. His farm everything dropped, brother. Everything dropped.
yeah,
His farm
as a
there.
Jamaican, you go live over them place there. I think France, Holland, Belgium, all them you did in Belgium before. And it don't really make sense to go back to Belgium either, right? Because them really
Okay.
develop the same road.
1 second, presser. Miss what happened? Gunners boss, yeah, capitalize your uppercase, your letters them. So stream element a time out. He said Gunners boss was timed out for 1 second by stream elements. And I'm looking on here and all your letters are capital. I think when the letters are capital, it picks it up as some kind of error and the thing. But people, I think me have to make a plug right now. Still at this point in the show, I need to just pin this first in the comment. So, people, what I just dropped in the comment section, right? There's a initiative going on right now by the Reggae Boyz fan club, and I think these people are not doing it for recognition, but I'm still gonna make you guys know who are the people who are really behind this and trying to really get it done. You have people like Grimy Family, you have Dubob, you have Richie Royal, you have Chemo, Tennessee Lewis, Kevin, a whole bunch of guys, and anybody name Man of God, anybody name when we leave I am Man of Steel, Brian, a whole bunch of people in this Yo, people, stream here just crash out a while ago. So yeah, people. So me just pin the Reggae Boys fan club PayPal where you can buy a ticket for a youngster in Jamaica. Um, all these guys, I don't know the exact sum that they have came up with, but their goal is, and our goal is to get everybody in the stadium that we can in that June 6th game. That's what the initiative is about right now. um so feel free to donate and try to get more people in the stands, because I think the players deserve a better atmosphere, but I also believe that the football needs to be ignited, reignited in Jamaica again, where people are one. When I look at JPL games, I see the improvement there. I see the crowd improving. When you look at schoolboy football, there's still a buzz there. When it comes on to the national team, it's just not in sync with the people. People, remember to hit the like button on the video. Remember to hit the like button on the video. So, yeah, man, big up people like Drink Studio. That's Chemo, guys. Drink Studio. He takes photos for the national team as well as he's into social media and he's into the streaming as well. So, big up yourself, Chemo at Drinks Studio. Keep doing the work, my brother. So Kimo was one of the persons um who really was brainstorming this, and you just fly off. Grimy family, people like Dubob. He's one of the persons who are is spearheading this, and because the passion is there as a fan who wants to get the people in the stadium. Richie Royal, everybody, Richie Royal, he's the man who's connecting all the dots on the ground. And the good thing is, this is people that is here on YouTube. And these people are not afraid to be held accountable. That's why they're doing it, because they know they're gonna do the right thing. So people, dear it is, people, I just pin the Reggae Boys fan club PayPal. And if you can buy, if it's even one ticket, two ticket, I would have rather you not give me a super chat and just donate it to the Reggae Boys fan club so somebody can get a ticket. At least I think they're at least want to get about 500 people in the stadium, and now they're at about 200. So we still need social media to kick in to get that other 300 over the top. All right, Christopher. So remember, they already have tickets for 200, so we need another 300 tickets. It's only 1,500 per ticket, people. So is the money we are gonna use buy a kebab, or money are gonna use buy a patty or something? Is that for a ticket? Big up yourself, Tennessee Lewis. That's how much it costs for one ticket. Like where you can buy more people go one bar, you drink two beer, you already spend 15 bills, brother. Just buy a ticket, get a youngster in the game. That's another thing that these guys are pushing with the initiative as well. It's targeted age group to get that specific age group in the stadium. They start getting these kids adjusted and liking the game again. I remember being a youth in Jamaica. We love the game. And bro, when me little, bro, if somebody tell me say me can't go a stadium with them, yo, oh God, bro, stadium, or you want to go a match? I know, like, we can't even get tickets for people, and we're wondering, like, where are the people who needs to go to the game? You see me, I say? When we liquor and we want to go to a stadium, how nice that it'd be. And now we're looking at it and we are saying, yo, we actually would want everybody to go in the stadium right now. We want everybody to go into the stadium right now, right now, right now. So people, support the initiative, man. Hit the like button, people. Reggae Boys fan club. As me do, me call out a lot of the names. Me call out a lot of the names of the people them. But I don't remember everybody name off the top. Everybody, Penny Cook them, Jeremy Lee. I'm just thinking about Tory, JR, all those guys in the Reggae Boys fan club. Real Baller. Yeah, man, it's just a lot of people. Nick G. So So I can't go through everybody. Giovanni, big up yourself, my boss. Giovanni as well. I know Giovanni is part of it. And one of our newest members, Joshai 876. Big up yourself, my boss. Joshai 876. Big up yourself, my boss. You see me? I say big artist. People, Joshai 876. This guy right here. Um, I think they said Ryan has played like the song that he made that we heard the acapella, and somebody asked him to run it back again. I mean, I tell your people, me I tell you, me I tell your people, me I tell you, 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 me I tell you. The acapella, slap, acapella, slap people. Yo, one day if we can get Josh Hype on the show, people, to come give we a acapella. One day if we can get Josh Hype on the show, people, to give we a acapella. That was that it bad, it bad, it bad, it bad. Me no know. Maybe I can call Josh and see if him can give you a acapella or type, people. Cause him probably have a hit pan him, man. Him probably have a hit pan him, man. Let me see if I can get a hold of him. Yeah, man. So that's how the YouTube space work. You meet some cool people, some artistic people who are talented to in our space. Me hear the demo and I say, whoa, Joshai, big up yourself, my boy.
Yo,
Yo, I hope your mic, your phone and your mic set up and everything. You're good?
we don't do it. Oh, yeah, here. Oh, yeah, here.
It little bit shaky, dog, but it can't work. Can't work.
Yeah, that's a great connection. So
I don't know, it just sounds muffled like you put your hand over your mouth when you attack.
I earpiece, I want to know something. To get an ear better.
Oh, you have on the earpiece.
You have an earpiece? No, so I think you should have ear better.
No, it's just a lot of bass in your voice. Like it just sound like drowned out, Maybe, but Joshua, today we want you give people them piece of acapella still, no, bro.
You're not earpiece. Oh, yeah, the spotlight.
No, bro. Bro, we need to give people them piece of the acapella. Bro, are you on the space right now with this song? I tell you. I hear a hit song. Anyway, you see when you make have a hit song, anyway, people see they want you sing it. I tell you. Yeah, man. So set up your phone, man. People want to say, I can know in the comment section if you don't want to hear the Reggae Boyz song by Josh Shy. Make you know, people. Make you know. Josh Shy, you ready?
I don't know if you're ready. Are you clearly?
Yeah, me I hear you, man. Go on, man. Just take it time.
Reggae Boyz in the office. Then inside in the office, I got there to the ball, could the beg. Now take no check, we have pull up them net. Well, cup we say, really on the right, we down the left. Both are up top, cause of him a bossing it. Goal, and the crowd shout out. Goal, now the players get loud. Goal, over bleachers now. Goal, grandstand stand up. Goal.
Yeah, pull. One more time. People, Joshai, you're a moment. You should express everything. This is one of the commenters, them write this song, people. One of the commenters, them. I think they said he played it before. But yeah, first time over here. So Joshua, run it back one more time for the people, them, my boss.
Reggae Boyz in the office. Then inside in the office, I got there to the ball, could the beg. Now take no check, we have full up them net. Well, cup we say, barely on the right, we down the left. But the up top, cause of him a bossing it. Goal, now the crowd shout out. Goal, we hear the place get loud. Goal, just that now. Goal, grandstand stand up. Goal, yeah, you know.
All right, my boss. Yeah, man, Joshua. Yeah, man, people, that's Joshua. Joshua, if you have something to say about what boys are we are dealing with, you make me know, or you did just cause I hear a moment, bro. I'm enjoy hearing you. Yeah.
Bowser. We feel like Bowser is staying in the league when they know. You just get a different team.
Yeah. You think him game fit the French league a bit more?
Yeah, man. You just need a better team because you see the pressure bring up some good points, You see him stats them. In stats might not please him too, as we not score enough goal, but however, when we can do the mere facts that in team not create too much chances for him get goal to score. So that's one of the contributing factors we have to look for still. But I feel like that league they fit him more. And I feel like he's more comfortable down there too. And you could have see
I saw that. I agree.
The return when he come to the national team, how he's confident. You know what I mean? So there's positive from down there.
Okay.
I just don't think he should be going down with them.
No. I don't think. If he goes down with them, then he drops his level.
Yeah. So that's that. All right, big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Go back on your work.
Yeah, man. All right. So people, after they switch on some light and them thing, the place I get dark. Remember, say, oh, as just say, no. Yeah, man. Let me read up to a comment. Them. I think Josh the people them did I talk to. I'm gonna skip out some comment. Yeah, me skip out a bag of comment. Did you check the status and the chance? Yeah, man. But as we said, Demarai Gray people, Demarai Gray. Now, as we said, you probably heard the news by now. Big up everybody in the Reggae Boyz space who are keep the thing active. Cause you know, say, you know, we know when the thing them drop right away. Yeah, man. So Demarai Gray, I don't know, was it a concussion protocol, or did he actually was he concussed? I don't know if I'm using the proper terms. So all the people who are linguistics in here, are linguists, and whatever. Yeah, you know, you guys can correct me. But so hopefully we can get the player. He has enough time to recover. First, we have to think about his health. We can't just think about, we need Demarai Gray for Jamaica. We have to think about how does the player recover. But the good thing is, I think with a professional club that he's at right now, I'm sure he will be exposed to the highest of highs. What you call it now? Medical attention at this facility. So I'm not really worried about that with Demarai Gray there. So he should get it right. Cavaliers triumph over Arnett Gardens, two really not good teams on the local circuit in Jamaica. Cavaliers winning that game and the showdown again. Cavaliers back at it again. But can they do it? I don't know. Can they do it again? Can they ever do it? Or it look like Tapa is just gonna be like, you know what, Mr. Speed fire me. So yeah, what me I gonna do? Every chance me get, me I beat the living crap out of him. I that Tapa say, you know, yo, a Speed fire me. So anyway, me catch him. Beside that done him. Yeah, man. Cavaliers need to see if they can get it over the line. It would be good for them. So what happens now? Mount Pleasant is so now the next Caribbean Cup, right? Mount Pleasant supposed to be in there, right? Since they won the last JPL, right? I'm hoping it's something like that. Yeah. Is it because Speed on the victory? Yeah, Speed are probably gonna explain that on Manning's Man show or something like that. So yeah, man. So Arnett Gardens, out this now, Kaim Dixie them out. Not much to look forward. We kind of know what these two teams can do. No new players buzzing. Chelsea won the other day. Dujan Whisper, I think, had an assist in that game. Had some nice chances based on the highlights I saw. Didn't watch the game. Didn't get to watch the game. Watched the game before that. Tried to watch most of the games. Didn't get to watch this one, but saw the highlights. He looked like he's progressing very well. But people, we don't like what's happening right now with the Omari Hutchinson thing, because that's what Chelsea does. They bring in back Omari Hutchinson and just create this gray area where nobody actually knows what's going on until it's the deadline for the player. So Omari Hutchinson is a player that we hope he gets it right. Donovan Joseph, big up yourself, my boss. Yeah, man. Omari Hutchinson, hope they get it right with that player, because he's a player that we are looking forward to. So the squad is a lot of rumblings about people in the squad. and who and that in the squad, bro. It's gonna be a 60-man squad. It's gonna be a lot of people. People are saying I do think that a Norman Campbell should be in a 60-man squad for Jamaica, even if he's not gonna play. Uh, Still think that's a player where I thought it's just he didn't have somebody like to just iron out those kinks before he got to the next stage. He didn't have those players. He didn't have those coaches. So that's why those players are basically in a league somewhere and they're not getting to the next phase. And because he has some talent, that's a talented player, Norman Campbell. I've seen him. I've seen him played for Jamaica, and he can run out in open space, similar to Ronaldo Cephas, maybe a bit more skillful, but he's a similar one that doesn't really check his game. He's running off just high octane gas. Norman Campbell, but a decent player. To me, he's from that Junior Fleming bunch of players. Lamar Walker, Junior Flemings, and that guy Campbell. For me, he just misses that, and that's a player that had potential. Tyreek McGee, he's another one. It's that whole group of player. Peter Lee Vassell. Look at that. That whole group of players who were once national team players for Jamaica are literally clubless. A whole group of players. They're like almost, some of them are at clubs, but they're almost clubless. Just think about that. And these were all young players who were supposed to be the ones that were going to take up the mantle for Jamaica. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. It didn't happen. Junior Fleming went to France there, and we saw how. Remember when I came on YouTube, people used to say, "Yo, JT, where you talk about?" I was a huge fan of Junior Fleming, especially seeing him play in the Gold Cup. He had this really good game in the Gold Cup. He was able to draw fouls, run at teams, when other Jamaican players were playing a bit more cagey, and he was looking really good in that Gold Cup. And I was like, this is a really good young player. Had lots of speed. But I also saw one thing there, and I was like, if they could get this out, he was a player that I think needed a sports psychologist more than anyone else. Junior Fleming. I thought Junior Fleming, to me, was a player who makes the wrong decision at the right time. When it's time for him to shoot, he passes, and when it's time for him to pass, he shoots. Like he just makes something good happens, but it just becomes the decision isn't right. And that's the only thing that I thought with Junior Fleming's game. And his game is more mental because he's physical, even though he's a short player, very fast, can be skillful at times, but he just, as I said, he lacks decision making. Another player, Lamar Walker. So I'm talking about all those players from that batch of players: Junior Fleming, Tyreek McGee, Lamar Walker, Campbell. All those players, they just lack that next thing to take that next step. And if you ask somebody who watched the Manning Cup and the DeCosta Cup, they will probably tell you these are some of the best players they ever seen. But it tells you how much good players can drop off of the ship. It takes 1 or 2 years as a football player to just basically lose it, lose your spot, lose your trajectory. There's no sleeping on the job. Soon as you left high school, as we already can all agree that the kids are not playing enough football. Everybody, we can beat the old drum there till we're weak. We don't want to do that. We know that they're not playing enough football, working on what they're playing. But when you look at it, I think what I see, as they said, funny thing, I was talking to somebody today, and this youth, he was playing college football in Italy. And this was something new to me. And he was like, yo, college football is actually important in Italy. It's really crazy, very competitive. So and I'm always thinking, like, wherever there's opportunities and there are Jamaicans who can take advantage of it, we should always be trying to open up new market. And people, I will be releasing something on the channel at some point, making another big move, people, as far as players and as far as shaping the narrative with the play as football and finding the right talents out there, people. We're going to announce something big on the channel at one point, roll out everything, put it on screen, and so you guys see what we're doing here. And the motivation came from everybody. And see how much Jamaican people love football. I don't know the exact amount how much are we in the space on YouTube, but think about it, bro. Before that, none of these people actually know where any of us were. And you just have a huge, like thousands of people where we have say, yo, yeah, man, we're a Reggae Boyz fan. No, with team is improving a little bit. Team is improving a little bit. Tyreek McGee, before me get on that, Tyreek McGee, I'm so disappointed. Where's Tyreek McGee? I don't even think Tyreek McGee has a club anymore. Don't think Tyreek McGee. Tyreek McGee is like, you remember they asked Ravel Morris who was the most skillful player he saw in Jamaica. And he says Tyreek McGee. Tyreek McGee. He said Tyreek McGee. And it turns out that Tyreek McGee is turning out to be a little Ravelish. When with his not having a club, though he has the talent. Is it a thing where he's a player where an era, he's been left in an era where he basically can't get it together in the modern game? Is it, what is it? What is it that separates a player like Tyreek McGee from actually getting on the pitch? What is it? Why is this player not getting more playing time? People, we only have 20 likes on the video. Come on, are we serious? Yo, I really joke thing we're talking about. Are we serious, man? Damn rep. What's this? Let's I don't know if I need to throw this up. I would have to. It's not in my email. Yeah, people, I should just read this. This is something. Oh, I think they just sent me. This is from Simon Preston. Here, people, the press officer. Jamaica versus Dominican Republic. Qualifier, grandstand, June 6th. 5,500 is grandstand, right? Experience, thrill of Jamaica Football Federation, Reggae Boyz World Cup. All right, so I think, yeah, grandstand, we're more focused on the bleachers here, to be honest, because if you look at it, the bleachers, that's 3 grand bleachers tickets. If the bleachers can full out, I think that would be more. I would rather see the stadium with a full bleachers and an empty grandstand. Big man thing, people. Big man thing. I'd rather see the stadium with the bleachers full out and grandstand empty. Grandstand, yeah, great, man. It's nice. But I believe that the energy at the stadium when I used to go to the stadium is in the bleachers, bro. The bleachers energy is just, it's just win, 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 win. You know, it's just win. But thank you for the information there from Simon Preston on the game. So people, back to the Reggae Boyz fan club. As I said, people, remember the link is pinned in the comment section. Richie Royal here, people, as you know, Richie Royal himself, he is making sure everything, all the dots are connected on the ground in he's making sure all the dots are connected down there in Jamaica. So Richie Royal, one of the man where is on that logistical, everything is under control there. So people, remember to donate. If you know say you have an extra thing where you don't know say you did go spend it already, and you know the vibe. You know, you just the PayPal is there to go to the Reggae Boyz fan club, and the tickets will be purchased. And you will also hear on the channel, they will be having giveaways for tickets as well on the ground. I think there are initiatives being discussed. I don't know how far ahead they are with everything when it comes on to giveaways, but I know the ideas are out there. But I think there will be ticket giveaways as well. Maybe that's just for the random person who shows up and love the football, but doesn't can't really afford to get a ticket. But at the end of the day, I think Richie Royal and all the other people who are basically liaison in together will at some point come out before the game and explain probably where the meetup is or and who is he meeting up with or what. I don't know how that part works, but I know it's gonna work. That's all I can say. I know say it's gonna work and it's they because they're on it already. So big up everybody over there in the Reggae Boys fan club. Nani, but JT, you do root for me start, the national team. Roof or maybe a Roof, yeah, Kemar Roof. I have no problem, but I'm wondering if Kemar Roof is willing to come back right now. Yes, check my WhatsApp. I'm wondering if Kemar Roof is willing to come back right now. Um, what is this now? That's the site you can buy the tickets online. No man, yeah. No, we know that already, man. Travis, yeah, man, we know we can buy the ticket. What we need, Travis, is a donation for a few of the tickets. So Travis, you drop something in the PayPal, a 15 bills, man. A 15 bills. Even one person you can put in at the stadium and say, if me not go, at least you say if me not go, me put one person in the stadium. You see me I say? You put a person where go represent you in a stadium and watch it. And that same way you get for, you know, ignite the space a little bit. People hit the like button on the video, please, please. So when I really like to stop the show, we do the up a like button thing. You see me? Yeah, big up yourself, S Technic. We glad you come in, S Technic too. Yeah, man, big up yourself. So we were just talking about the initiative that's going on right now, people to get some tickets, and I don't know if they want me to disclose the other parts of what, but either way, we'll talk about it again, closer to the time. And you're always free to give whenever for that. And I think they will come out before the game and explain to everybody how much they fundraise and got tickets for people. So someone will represent the that end when it's time, when it's closer. But so far, people, I think everything on track, and big up everybody who is a part of the movement and is pushing on. Yeah, man. Star Boys, big up yourself, people. Star Boys, just bless up yourself. Philadelphia checking in. JT 11 and me make 12 friends. I go to the match on June 6th, bro. Okay. All right. All right. Travis gave me an answer that I cannot really respond to. Let me drop this shit. Travis give me an answer when I can't really respond to. Just make sure I say pin in the link. So make sure I say the link pin. Yeah, man. So people, that's nothing much in the football space. It's just like not a lot of things really happening. Coach Jaime Hallgrims is still in the United Kingdom. Hopefully, he's on the ground at some point and is able to maybe. I love what the coach always does. He always recruits in a way where it's just one or two player coming in, and I think they have gotten that right. He has gotten that right. It's just one or two players coming in. You see me? Just one or two players when he comes in, and it always seemed like the player that we want. But people, the problem that the only fear that I have with this whole thing, I always said, if Demarai Gray is out, Jamaica becomes a normal team again. And with Leon Bailey out already and a Demarai Gray out, I still think we will be competitive. I still think we'll be competitive. I think with Demarai Gray out, Leon Bailey out, I just still think we have enough players out there to be competitive. I still believe that. I was gonna say that, and I was like, big up yourself, Brain Train. Big up yourself, my boss. Big up yourself. 10 months and running. Brain drain. More time we drop some videos. More time we drop some videos on the members only chat. And you see me, we drop something on the members only. In them sometime. Reggae Girls news. Oh yeah, the Reggae Girls are back, right? The Reggae Girls are back. You remember somebody come out and I say, yo, the man them said him now come back, and yeah, they did say they're not coming back. But what I know, they were also operating on off emotions at that time. And at that time, I think looking at it now, I think the girls did it right and the JFF did it right. The only thing is Jamaica lost. The girls did what they wanted and the JFF did what they wanted. And then Jamaica lost. The girls didn't qualify for a Gold Cup. The program lost that highlight that they were under spotlight. But I think with the reunification of the head coach coming back, and he was the one who kind of started this revolution of Jamaica female football becoming very competitive. When they go out there, they look compact. They look like they understand their positioning. Still think they're missing 4 or 5 cutting edge more players for Jamaica to be competitive. I think we need at least 4 or 5 players playing in the top league. Then I think the female program can just maximize and just beat anybody. No, there's no apologize in for this RR. I don't apologize for this. I came out. I'm just saying what I told you, what I've said at the time. So know that the situation has changed at a later time. My answer to that is awesome, good, great. This is good for Jamaica. They're back on the field. But for me, either way, if they came back or look at how I look at players. Whether you're coming back or you don't want to, if you want to go or come back, me not really business. Because me just know say the team still a good player. That's how football is, bro. When 1 or 2 players fire, quit, the team football is still gonna be played. So I don't really worry about that. I don't really worry about that, to be honest. No apology. Yeah, me not really worry about that. Travis, you have any proof of Hal Grimsey picking the team? Bro, Hal Grimsey is picking the team, bro. Them conspiracy, they still out there, bro. Jano, them conspiracy, they still out there, bro. Hal Grimsey is picking the team. I think I hope they're not alluding to that thing where Mr. Speed spoke about after the coach had like that core 30-35 players that he knows he wants. Then the rest of the players are gonna be known probably by the assistant and other people in the JFF. That's probably how it goes. If it's only 23 or so players getting picked, I would understand if people from the JFF were putting people in the 23. That would have been crazy. I don't think they're stuffing people in the 23. Sorry about that, man. I don't see that. I don't think they're stiffing people into the 23 like that. Maybe some people believe that, but I don't. I think Coach Jaime Hallgrimson picks his team. However, players like Ronaldo Cephas, I think that player a little bit was, on the fringes, and he finally got in. Presser, I not even remember say forward back. I'm just in the floor. Big up yourself, my boss. Kemar Benson, big up yourself. Tapa versus PJPL final. Bring it. Yo, me just talk about that, my boss. Me just I tell you, say, yo, Mr. Speed, Tapa just decide, say, yo, you fire me anyway, me catch you, I just beaten. Straight beaten Tapa Depan anyway, MC Mr. Speed. Yeah, man. Cavaliers, man. Anyway, see Cavaliers, man. I just beaten. He's winning. Back to some football again. Yo, pressure, you there? 8. Or pressure 433. You there? Your mic is muted, I don't know.
Somebody attack and never realized though.
Okay, you probably had a whole load of content just wasted on a show that didn't happen. Yeah, man, we're here, man.
Hey, but listen, I'm glad to see the girls come back together, kind of sad to Bonisha get the injury, but I mean, sad that part of the game as an athlete, However,
Yeah, I was
in
brutal in that campaign.
in the first place, JT, to be honest, the program should have never had that problem, you know. Um, you would think with what happened with the boys a couple years ago, the JFF would have learned from that, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
you see where after the girls were basically suspended, etc., them try to get a team in which it just never work out, and that just take the program back a couple years, maybe a year or two or three. You know what I'm saying? And no, the JFF can never make that mistake again in terms of what happened with the girls. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And to look at it in hindsight, to be honest, I don't think they will ever not pay the girls on time again. So to now, it turned out the girls' work actually correct. I guess they did that, but it came. It just for me, it came at the expense of the program getting set, going back some years. That was the point for me. I said I like I felt like should have the top players should have protested and let the other players who are still developing and chopping away to get in the first team, let them keep playing, because eventually we're gonna need our stars anyways. So the JFF would have had to come and talk to the stars. But so many of them stepping away at the same time, that just basically put the program in flight or fright mode, and it was just chaotic.
Yeah, yeah, but they might feel better in terms of leadership going forward. You know what I'm
Keep
saying? We have the
speaking,
2026 World
speaking.
Cup. I know it's the most disappointing thing. I
Keep
think
speaking, keep speaking. All right, may I have to give
Yeah,
it
I think
that.
other than the World Cup itself, right, and Copa America that we qualified for recently, as well as we have the Nations League coming up in September. I think with these programs, especially the senior teams, I mean, we have to do better in terms of getting into the Olympics and these type of stuff to play some football. Because I think where any competition is on a year-to-year basis, the Reggae Boys and the Reggae Girls must be in those competitions. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get the program up to a standard where we are developing at the local level. Not to say that these players should be in the national team, right? But we need to also develop at the local level, and we need to recruit properly as well for players to come into the national team, the respective national teams, so that we can qualify for competitions on a year-to-year basis. I know that they're trying to do that with the under 17, as the World Cup will be held, I think, every year. So that's something that we should be aiming to qualify for each year. You know what I'm saying? Put the right people in place at these respective programs. But yeah, it's also a sad thing that we miss out on this upcoming Olympics in terms of not having a team to play in that tournament. However, we still have the Nations League, Copa America.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
as I say, any competition on a year-to-year basis, we must try our best to get into those competitions to play football all round in each year. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's under 17, under 18, senior team, we have to try our best to qualify. And by doing that, we have to appoint the right people in terms of coaching and recruit the right players as well. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way the program is going to get better.
yeah, man. Gone are the days where Jamaica don't qualify for major tournaments. We don't want that anymore. Those days are done. Jamaica should qualify. We have talent like anybody else. Let's get it right. Let's get up there. Get it up there. Get it in. JT, what is your take on Boza? His contract with Claremont was a loan with an option to buy. With Claremont relegation, that's no. Oh, the problem is Spartak Moscow has moved on from him. Maybe if Claremont, maybe Claremont can buy him and loan him out, but they're not gonna loan him out to a bigger club. They're gonna need the player. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a pickle spot for Shamar Nicholson right now. It's a crossroad because there's no way he can go back to Russia. I think if he got close left in Russia, he's not even going back there to pick that up. That's it for Russia. I think Russia was a bad move because not his fault. Right when Shamar Nicholson signed his contract, the war started. The war started in Ukraine. And then boom, football start getting tricky. Talks from FIFA about potentially should Russia be involved in some of these FIFA competitions. Then the Russian league start losing its prestige. And this is where he is, Claremont. what says you on that one there by Eagle Republic presser?
No, I mean, kinda. Say, what's your take on Boza? His contract with Clermont was a loan with an option to buy with Clermont relegation. That's no moot. The problem is that Spartak Moscow has moved on from him. Yeah, I definitely think Spartak has moved on from him. I remember when the coach came in. He's a relatively young guy. I'm not sure if he's still there, but from he went to the club, he basically just moved on from Shamar Nicholson from the get go. So I think that's one of the reasons as to why he was loaned. I don't think he was loaned to like say go to and play a year of football to kind of develop and come back. I don't think that was the case. And knowing how these teams in Russia are, especially with the financial backing that they have from the guys that own them, it's nothing for them to move on from a player and just replace them. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Nichols at the time was 19 or 20, where them say, Macolonio to Ligue 1 or the Dutch League for a year or two for develop, score some goals, and then come back, right? Yeah, that's not the case. So I definitely think the story with Moscow is over. I mean, to an extent, it was a good move at the time in the sense that
It was a bigger club. It was a bigger
yeah,
club.
and they were playing in Europe at the time as well, I believe. Are they still in Europe? Was the sanction lifted from off UEFA did ban them or FIFA?
Yeah, I think they weren't. I think they're barred from certain things, bro. I'm
Yeah.
thinking, man.
But at the time they were playing in European competitions, so I know for a period of time they weren't. So for Shamar Nicholson, Moscow's a team that was always going to be in like Champions League or Europa League, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was definitely a good move at the time. However, as I said, the war it broke out and then things kind of just like fall down from that. But I think for Nicholson there are a lot of options for him. As Travis kind of said, Holland, France, thinking they mentioned next country, Germany as well. Yeah. I think the German league, in terms of the pace at which they play at, I think it wouldn't be a bad league for him, I don't think it would be a bad league for him. It's just finding that team that Shamar Nicholson can fit in, and he needs a team where he can play enough games as well, because you don't really want to lose out on your spot in the national team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a spot I think he wants to hold on, especially since recently, him scored some crucial goals for us. So I'm gonna need game time with whichever team he moved to this summer, if he moves.
Some people, I don't think he's a prem striker. I don't I'm looking at him. As I said, I think he's right now. I see him. I think he's in good League One form. I don't know what you think about that. I think he's a good League One form player.
I mean, 4 goals and 3 assists in that team. It's not bad. And as I said, if
In
you look at the
26
heat map
games,
in 26 games, but then again, you have to look on the heat map,
bro. The heat map. My you make heat map turn in an idiot, man.
No, bro, it's not. I know about turning like that. But look on this. When you look on like a Hurricane, for example, I'm not make a comparison, but when Hurricane used to the Spurs, right? If you look on Hurricane, we don't used to play under like Conte and Jose Mourinho.
Oh, hot your heat map. The heat map one.
No, on JT, when you used to look on Hurricane and them people there, right? Them man they have to drop deep and receive ball. But guess what? Hurricane is a way better all-rounded player than Nicholson, where he can receive the ball, he can make a pass, he can get further up the pitch, and then he can get into spaces we still finish. You know what I say? But may I say, if you as a striker is getting the touches further away from the goal, from the 18-yard box, it's a hard for really score enough goal. I think with Shamar Nicholson, you'd have to watch enough games to look at the games in isolation to say him should have done better without the chance there, or him should have scored this a chance. You get me? I say, but me doubt a team will fight relegation and go create a lot of chances for them striker. So I'm not fool. I just the reality.
Yeah. But I don't know, bro. I think Shamar, we understand the road where he have to go through, and it was a tougher journey. And every player, you see me I say, and every player I go have it easy. You see me I say, and him get fame the hard way. I think that's why people even respect Boz. I think so, because him got fame the hard way. However, we can still be real and say, you know what I mean? Like this is where he is. He's not. You see me I say, this is where he is. He hasn't really reached that point where me I look on there and say, damn, Boz are really step up in game.
And he's 27 now, so I'm not getting no younger,
Yeah, I'm not getting no younger, bro. And him need to understand that. But again, we can sit here and say that, but the player is working hard to get better, I'm assuming. You see me I say? JT, pass through. Blessings, my bro. Blessings, J. Russ, man. Blessings. Let me see. Boza agent should get him out of Russia. No, Travis, I don't think he should go back into Russia and then leave. He should stay away from Russia. And just not go back. Why would you enter Russia now? At this moment in time. why would you enter a place like Russia? No.
Because they have the same agent as Dixon, don't?
I think so.
Yeah.
Me not have my phone. JT, drop the link. Oh, the link drop cataract, man.
I think somebody did say him share the same agent with Dixon.
Yeah, because me used to see Boza's trajectory as like championship at one point. You know what I say? Like, yeah, maybe it's a player here can get to championship level and then into the Prem. Because one time we did that thing Prem too, you know, but then I look on him and I said, no, Boza is gonna have a hard time to get there.
JT, but man said
in France should stay, he should stay there. Whoa, Chris Smith is
some clubs they don't want him in a permanent one. Couple years ago, like 1 or 2. But as I said, I'm not watching him enough since recently if you know if I'm regress, you know. Because I mean, being linked 1 or 2 years ago, maybe them things say they're good enough then, but maybe them look on it and say, you know, we kind of move on from that now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, they must say, but are they looking for a Shamar as the type of striker, that kind of striker still? That Shamar type of striker. Cataract is here too, you know, the war sound just string up. War sound. I'm juggling. The war sound just string up. Yeah, man, we'll continue, presser.
I was just about to mention his best season was with the team he was with before Moscow. I think it's pronounced Chalaral. 13 goals.
Or
we played 3 seasons there.
Chalaroy.
Yeah. Those were his best seasons in his career so far.
Yeah. Cataract, Shamar Nicholson. He means at a crossroad right now. Again.
No, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Cataract.
Presser.
Yeah, bless up.
I have to use that name. They look like the other name they wanted by the feds. So I'll let them know you're there. But Presser have something to answer because Presser used to say that Shamar is the man and Shamar should start over Antonio.
Well, let me just address that quickly.
The heat map boss.
Let me just address that quickly. You see, me saying Shamar should start over Mikel Antonio is the mere fact that he scores for the national team compared to Mikel Antonio. And in terms of how I assess a striker, I prefer a striker that puts the ball in the back of the net, JT. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they get paid for.
Yeah, it's all good to be like a hold-up player, whatever the case is, but I need to know that my striker is putting the ball in the back of the net. And just since recently, Shamar has been doing that for the national team. So that's why I would have given him the edge over Antonio in that respect. You know what I'm saying? But it's not to say that Mikel Antonio isn't a good striker, whatever the case is.
Yeah. You just like Suarez. Suarez, them are my kind of striker. You know, like just those guys. Sometimes they just make half chances look like they were set up to be goals. You know, and then you have strikers who you give them sitters and they need 10 to get 2 out of it, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if the game now, because the game is so spread out now where we have a lot of wing forward play. You think it's a thing where that's why we don't have so many more prolific strikers, like just around the world, not just in Jamaica.
No, definitely. There's a shortage in quality strikers, and you have to ask yourself the question: why aren't clubs or academies developing prolific strikers? And this is why the market for strikers is so expensive. Like the Osimhen, Erling Haaland when he left, although it was on a release class. But could you imagine if it wasn't on a release class? I know that the guy at Stuttgart, can't remember his name. He's on a release class as well. But if a lot of these players weren't on a release class, they would have went for some astronomical amount of money. You know what I'm saying? And I think I don't remember a former England player who was he mentioned that recently, and he was saying what's happening at academies is that you have a lot of coaches in academies who did not play the game. You know what I'm saying? So you have a man that's never played the game at any real professional level who, you know, they're going to the academies and they're coaching these kids. And from the grassroots level, etc., they don't have that experience to teach them whether it's a striker or defender. So you see where in certain positions across football globally, there's a shortage in quality, like midfielders, defenders, strikers. So yeah, there's a problem in that area, especially for strikers.
So first of all, Jay Taylor, this seems to be a dub plate thrown out to unseen or unseen and then people in academy.
Very good.
Jesus.
But I have to disagree with you. In Jamaica, Rambo, they're at Stets, Andre Edwards in Mandeville, Genesis, Donovan Ducky in St. Mary, Andre Virtue, Ballers, Kingston Academy. Those are credible people who are running those academies. I have to disagree with it.
No, Sketter, I didn't mean in that sense.
Hold on. My turn. My time. This is early warm up. You know what I'm saying? They're upon a sports prophecy. People remember to hit the like button. You understand?
Please. And
Remember, me see the like button that come out of the back door. You know? When they're driving down the yard earlier to the apartment, yeah, the like button would have come through the back door. Not saying with him likewise. You understand? Fling a stone in them car. Yeah, man. Stole the light button. Like what's wrong with them, man? Just stole it. So I believe that our problem had been scrimmage football in Jamaica. We came up with business house football. That was the football that most people played because business house used to pay you more than Premier League. So man used to play for Water Commission, Bank of Jamaica, NHT, and then get a one work as the groundsman and they're on the payroll for business house season, sandals, all those, business house. If you remember that. But what happened was that was mostly a small goal. So you have to run with the ball inside. So I was watching some academy stuff. And what I saw is, look here. The people are saying that you have to end product. That's the word I hear them using nowadays. End product. So when you finish dribbling and you shift and your salad and you pile two man, what is the end product? And that is where Jamaican players are weakest. Our end product. We look good with the technique and the skill level, but what does
end product
end up in? Does it end up in an accurate cross? Does it end up in a through ball? Or does it end up on shoot? Now, I was understanding that you can check the facts that close to about 40% of the goals scored in the Premier League or football overall is scored by a deflection. And what they are suggesting is that is why a lot of emphasis now is played on getting players to shoot. Because if the ball is traveling to the goal, in Jamaican terms, anything can happen. Anything or anything. And so if you notice now, a lot of goals are being scored by wingers who normally would have crossed the ball, who would have gone down towards the byline, and the English person say, whipping across to Emil Heskey, the big burly centre forward. And now what is happening is that though instead of driving to the byline, they cut inside and shoot. So the game has changed, the game has evolved. Again, I'm just a fan, and so take it technically from me. But shooting is what's valued. That's why you notice something. When we are growing up in football, we never know about expected goals and just know that man shoot and score. A goal and an assist we count. So the game has changed and we have to change with the game. That's why I don't fully believe that we can ever go back to 98. I believe we have to come into 2024. Now on to Shamar Nicholson specifically. Shamar Nicholson for Jamaica is different from the Shamar Nicholson for his club. And I know Travis loves this. Oh, yo, Jamaican man player don't want to tap them.
Mm.
What Travis cannot do is Travis doesn't have the ability to impartially and dispassionately assess a player who's born in Jamaica, right? He gives them more than whatever. Oh, got a youth born as a 4 goal. But if Hurricane was scoring 4 goals for the season, he'd have told you Hurricane flop.
Mhm.
An Englishman no good. If Kylian Mbappé was scoring 3 goals for the season, like Travante Stewart, you wouldn't hear no argument about how he's a bug. So the rules have to be the same, brother. Not because the man them born here, so. Because here the truth is Jay Taylor and Presser can come in on yourself. Um, Scouts and other club managers, they are not born in Jamaica. And they are not taking up our players at the highest clubs, right? So they know what they're looking for. So we can go and fool ourselves and chat on YouTube, say, man, good at you, loud you, to make you make some money. Brother, it's not about Jamaican born against English born. I want the Jamaican players to be playing the best. And I would like a man to tell me where in England Andre Gray flop. Saudi League doesn't buy flops. I end there.
Bro, I don't know how much Andre Gray team pay in a cataract, but it must be a hefty sum.
No. Listen. I was disappointed with how Andre Gray performed at the Gold Cup. But I believe that Tapper really did his confidence. I believe the way Tapper used him. So he came and he played against in the thing was a 4-1 defeat or 3-1 or 4-1 defeat to USA. And he assisted Jamal Lowe scored. And then the next time they came back was to go to Japan. And then all manner of something happened. And I think at the time he was thinking, we chat a couple of times, he wanted to be the incoming golden boot. He wanted the golden boot at that 2021 Gold Cup. What happened was you hit his confidence because then you bench him. What I believe Jamaica should have done at that time is continue with the partnership of Lowe and Gray until the impasse had finished with the Reggae Boyz. So,
Okay, Presser.
Yeah, Keter made a good point, and upon reflection, he said that 40% of the goals in the Premier League are scored by deflection. And looking at the inside forwards like the Gabriel Martinelli, Mohamed Salah, Saka, especially Bukayo Saka, I can tell the JT whenever that guy cuts in on that left hand, on the right hand side, and put ball on his left foot, I can see where Keterak is coming from based on that statistic, because a lot of goals upon reflection, they're definitely scored based on deflection. You know what I'm saying? So in that regard, I get what Keterak is saying. In terms of Andre Gray, I don't know, JT, you say if the people don't pay Qatar because he's always advocating for Andre Gray. But my question is, Qatar, don't you think going to the Copa America and well as the Nations League coming out, don't you think we kind of just like move on from Gray at this point? What's your assessment of him? What do you think he can add to this national team?
I think when a cataract trades, he has a hard time letting go of players.
And you have a very easy time hugging up players, especially those that don't score. And I don't mean physically, right? I mean figuratively. Like you hug up Kylian Nixon. And out.
No, bro. We just
right?
say the players.
You hug up Travante Stewart. You loved Colin Anderson.
Mr. Travante Stewart and Colin?
No. Yes, my boss. Yes, my boss. When they were the top scorers in the JPL, you said.
Oh, yeah. We said give them a top ball. Give them a chance.
Yes. You are the sizzler. Toom. You know that song that? Toom. Where do you go? Give us a try. Yes, you are on the sizzler. So here what now. I don't see any team that lets go of a proven goal scorer. Miller from Cameroon played up until he was 40. Right? No one lets go of a proven goal scorer. And then let's balance some things. I am challenging anyone to show me a team that Andre Gray has gone to and sit on the bench and is not a start, is not the starter and the man on the forward line. Show me where Antonio sitting on bench, except when man losing it. Man, I'll bring in what Samaka from Serie A. He might have gone back this a pizza I'm making, brother. Pepperoni. And that him I don't know if you're living in. Couldn't get his game. They have brought more than one. They brought Danny Ings in. Nice pastel white Caucasian striker. All the bench, Danny. All the bench. This isn't Southampton, brother.
Tattoo shop.
They brought many players in, and they still can't take his game. So I deal with one of the attributes I look for is who is a starter at their club, because that says to me that for the coach and the technical staff who are looking at them day in, day out on a training pitch, they are doing something right. Now that goes for everybody except Jordan Ayew. I don't know what Crystal Palace see in Jordan Ayew, because Jordan Ayew scored almost about 2 goals per season. I didn't start. I'll bet take have to leave and go MLS, and Ayew still there with him 1 goal per season. But outside of Ayew, people don't let go of strikers, man. Mr. United, yeah, big up yourself. Some big up coming in, yeah, man. Right?
Where's Jordan Ayew from? Ghana, right?
Ghana, man. Yeah, man. And I'm in Ghana, man. Him score. Brother, him brother. There's an impasse in the Ghana squad one time. You know what I mean? So, I don't want us to put... It's not we setting the bar. Let me ask you a question. Chorus Corniff. Chorus Corniff? All I hope is not a selector, brother. I hope. Please. I hope it's a council chorus. Let me answer you. Do you think that if Jamaica makes it to the knockout stage and we are playing Brazil in the semifinals, for example, do you think that Bruno Guimaraes is going to go, oh, it's Tyreek McGee. Tyreek, let me let you pass me because you're born a yard and you need a chance to the Tyreek. Oh, Casey Palmer, you're there coverage yard. I'm going to put on a tackle on you. Do you think that's how players think? What kind of dumb thing about bar? I don't we set the bar. The bar is set on the field. The bar is set on the field. You believe Jonah Freepo when we play in Dominican Republic is going to go, oh, it's Dexter Lambakisi coming down the right. And man, I like tear off, bust off him lace. But Ricardo Thomas, Ricardo from Waterhouse, yeah, man. You brought 2 parties, sorry? Yeah, man. Go on, dribble past me, go on down the line and come inside and I'll tackle you. Is that how it is? Is that how it is? I'm not hearing a response. You know what I mean? Aston Villa down 1-0. Who are they playing? Who they playing? Man City?
Liverpool.
Oh, Liverpool. There goes my bet. Travis, this Boza thing is, we were there in 2021 when Boza was kicking the ball all over the place, and in Orlando, when I walk around Disney World, I look for football, right? In the last few games of the Nation League, including in Canada, he really came through for Jamaica, and kudos to Boza. But don't make it look like Boza was busting the back of the net for Jamaica in the World Cup qualifiers and in the last Gold Cup and even in the previous Gold Cup. Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't think that was the case. And I was telling JT earlier, the one thing I can say about Boza, which is a good thing of his, is a good attribute, is he always finds himself in good position. You know what I'm saying? As a striker, because he's instinctive to that position and the positions that he's going to pick up. But when it comes down to finishing before Canada and some of these games, he was lacking in that department. You know what I'm saying?
So my question is, how do you move on from a player who is a proven goal scorer and scoring the goals? That's like we moved on from McCleary. Yet McCleary starting every game at age 37, at age 36, at age 35, at age 34. Yet we were going for players who were not even in the match day squad. The people even want them bring water for them teammates or throw out the Gatorade. Eddie
So
Gomez
who are you asking?
squad,
Who
the squad.
who move on from Nicholson?
No, they're talking about moving from Andre Gray.
Oh.
Travis Spencer, I don't live in the past, but your past is an Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey said, a nation without knowledge of your history and your past is like a tree without roots. Your past behavior is the best predictor of your future behavior. You don't know what I'm saying, brother? Oxford. I don't only Oxford them teach. Them teach them thing up at you. Them all teach them up at Rossies too. So
But man, that's a good question, right? Probably, well, we're not qualifiers yet, so I'm not jump the gun, right? But we should qualify. 2026 World Cup, right? How do you see this current squad shaping up? Because I feel like we'll have to do some heavy recruitment for that competition in terms of, I think by the time that comes around, Blake, I don't know where he will be at in terms of his performances. You know what I'm saying? Because I think his road is coming to the end. I think midfield as well. That's an area that we have to strengthen in. Mikel Antonio by then will be what, 36, around that age. We don't know how he'll be managing in terms of goal scoring. Shamar Nicholson as well is probably on the road of regressing. We know that we have Leon Bailey, Demarai Gray, who relatively would be like what, 30 that time, 29, 30. Hutchinson, if he does play for us, he'll be like one of the youngest players that we'll have. Kaim Dixon, depending on what he'll be doing, you know, we have young Whisper coming up as well. So how you think this current squad shape up? You think we'll have to do some heavy recruitment, don't?
So I do not believe that when you get a squad that's going to be together for 2 years, you're going to wholesale wipe out the squad.
Mhm.
I believe whatever squad takes the field next July or next June 2025 for the
Yeah.
reverse fixtures, I believe that's the squad you're going to see in the World Cup, barring injuries and suspensions and retirements, etc. Right? But Travis, what you're saying no makes sense, my brother. Well, not my brother, that's Travis. Nobody here is picking players. That's the job of the coach. But why we're here on YouTube is to give our opinions as fans. Some people as wannabe coaches like Unseen, or some man with us lonely up in our hills like Formula. You know? Yeah. So it's entertainment, bro. We are not the national team coach for Jamaica. We aren't. So I believe that the squad in 2025 is going to grow. Players are going to come in. And because they've been here a while, it's going to be difficult to displace them unless they displace themselves.
Fair enough.
Wow, new media is learning that football and sound system are two different things. No, idiot, they're the same thing. Because you take a Pioneer mixer on the football field, and when we go a clash, we take Adidas football and juggle it on stage. That's what I'm saying. It's the same things. It's the same things. Press up. When you go to a sound clash, you have some young selector in the sound, right? You ever see bass this go clash? Is a national and spread the glory a clash? No, you see Dillingy, you see Mark. So it's the same. You have to pick a team to go and represent your sound when you have a clash. So it's the same thing. And people don't pick based on whatever. They pick based on the fact that you will lose every single clash where we go on in there. You think that one time the boss now gonna take up one piece of board and beat you. You know my selector get beaten. Oh, you remember one selector did leave from here, so in a Barbican, Ghana, Japan, and play upon Mighty Crossroads, and the man them beat him till him sick. Can't lose the cash with how much dub them spend money on. So it's not about the speculating press, it's what we think. So why you want to muzzle us now? We can't speculate. We can't speculate. And we can't speculate until they say that 2026, unless there's injury, Mikel Antonio going in the squad. We can't speculate until they say Demarai going in the squad.
Football has always been about conversations, it's not about us picking the squad, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure that Brazilians across the globe, them speculate about for them squad, and it's not a problem. At the end of the day, the decision doesn't lie in their hands, you know what I'm saying?
Of course. So Junior Flemmings scored today. Jamaican youth travels. So that's where Junior Flemming is. Big boss. You can bring up Junior Flemming's heat map. Let me look on Flemmo.
Was Junior Flemming sold or was a loan deal?
I don't know. So can somebody tell us? I don't know. I don't follow Junior Flemming.
It was in France. I don't remember which team.
No, did he go back to the MLS?
Why not even know?
Oh, Lord of mercy. Let me close this down real quick before somebody says to call Junior Flemming. 26 matches, 10 goals, 2 assists, 2 yellow cards, and 1 red card. And he's playing as a winger. Lord of his mercy.
It was with Toulouse. Then he went to
congratulations, Junior Flemming. Those are good results. Those are good statistics. So apparently he left Toulouse in 2023. That's what I see Guna saying.
Mm-hmm. So predominantly plays on the right wing.
Yeah, he's on the right wing.
Yeah.
See footy stats. So well done, Junior. Well done. You're putting the ball in the back of the old London bag. You know? 3 goals in 2 games in the Serbian Cup. Says goals per minute has increased dramatically. Not at the heights that it was when he was back in the USL. But he certainly has, good goal involvement, balance between goals, 6 away, 6 at home, 4 away. Those are good stats for Junior Flemming. 1 game with 2 goals, and one of those goals was a penalty kick. So and he's in the top 94 percentile, meaning he's in the top 6% of the attackers in the Serbian league. So well done. So he seems to be still can't cross about to save his life. Cross completion rate 16%. So that's why he'll remain in the Serbian league. Because I don't think anybody's bringing you back to the French league or England or Germany or Spain with a 16% cross completion. What do you say, Presser?
No, I agree. Listen, as a winger, you can put a ball in the 18-yard box, I think maybe Junior Flemmings might be in the same category like Anthony or Rashford in terms of the crossing abilities. Because those 2 specific players can't cross a ball to save their lives. But then again, if you're inside forward, you're not really going to cross the ball much. But it should be something that's...
No, but they played on the wing. But then people on here, they cost Dwight McNeil. So Dwight McNeil are good. And Dwight McNeil accuracy is almost like 60% or whatever. Or more than 50%.
Yeah. But I don't expect a lot of inside forward to really cross the ball. But it should be... The cross completion rate should still be a bit more than 16%. Especially accurate crosses.
Accurate crosses.
Yeah. Okay, can have 16%, you know. But what the accurate passes in those crosses, you know what I'm saying?
You're correct. 1-1 is the score.
Yeah,
The
you're
Villa.
Tillman scored.
Villans. Who scored? Tell me, say Ollie Watkins.
No, you're Tillemans.
Oh, you Tillman.
Who's this? Tariq Maggie? Where's Tariq Maggie? USL.
Level setting, bro. So it was an own goal that scored
Team of the week.
against Martinez.
Started the one game.
Who, Tyreek McGee?
Yeah.
I think we'd be looking backwards. The Tennessee Lewis drop in the building. J-Ro made 76 says Demarai has time in his hands. I think he'll be back soon. What's the injury? Can anybody explain to me what the real injury and what is the what's the expected time given by his club? Will he be done for the season, right? Because there's only a couple of games.
I think it's just a concussion protocol. I mean, the club hasn't really said anything on it. I know that Steven Gerrard basically said he went to the hospital after the game because of the collision with the keeper. But with that type of collision, it is expected that it would be a concussion protocol, which is what, 1 to 2 weeks? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those are nasty things, eh? They don't affect you immediately, but they can affect you long term.
Yeah, further down the line.
So what Travis Paseo, bottle throwing happened yesterday. You know, I'd heard people complaining about the lack of security. Was it Marlon who was on here person with us a couple of weeks ago complaining about the total lack of security? What happened at the game? Was there a lot of bottle throwing? I didn't watch the semi-finals. It was Mother's Day.
Well, may I say some buckle train go on this from the Arnett fans? I think Travis, they said the Arnett fans are a disgrace.
So Travis, hit the button and come on. You know what I mean?
Maybe Bailey was right in general. Lack of security for the players. Maybe Bailey was only speaking for himself, but players across the board. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think Bailey was speaking for himself. Duffy Rudy and somebody at it about some money. Will it be a 23 man or more for Copa? What's the squad for Copa? 23 or 25? Because I see the Euro has increased to 25 or 26. The Euro squad.
23. There was a rumor going around say it would have been 26, but I think Conor Ball kind of shot that down.
What do we believe in? What's the advantage of a 26-man squad? What's the disadvantages? I think in the Euros, what they are trying to do, you know, they might have been on by England. James, boy, if you're a man will work a tough, you know, man. Judge and done. You know, say, man, that's some tough talk for a man where I get paid bill per fortnight. All right, Presso, where you done work? Forward in. Yes, Daddy Wallace say, Mario. Welcome to Daddy. Daddy, no, deal with the coverage. So I wouldn't me and Presso can war like that. Nah, I'm gonna take it to the brother. But I was say about running for the coverage. So I think the 26 was for COVID, but Eagle Republic, they have kept the 26 because I think what Garrett Southgate, who was the person pushing it, is that Travis, run one special for me, man. That's why I'm always look for a special. It allows him to be able to capture more players.
So you think that's what's behind it?
I think that's Garrett Southgate is the man that was pushing this, you know.
Oh, he was pushing the 26.
Yeah, man, he's pushing the 26.
So you don't think it's like fatigue or the amount of games? Because I know that England, they love to complain about the games that they play across seasons.
Other leagues finish long after England.
Yeah,
Like
but
Spain and them fingers.
mhm.
England finish early, man. Southgate one cap players, man. Cap boss. What the company name where make cap man starter? Starter. If you go work for starter, man, I'm gonna make some cap. Him love cap people, man. But I can't wait until next week. I don't even care about who win the England Premier League, you know. I can't wait until next week when the squad drop. Give me 1 minute. Let's go and run it and give me 3 minutes. Please, somebody let me see somebody zoom for my camera.
Yeah.
Look and see who I try to violate the fence.
So the comments. So I will JT again. Let me see. Travis, big up yourself. Heroes at 26-man squad. Not sure if South America do the same. Yeah, there was a rumor going around that they would have increased it to 26, but it was just a mere rumor, you know. So it will remain at 23, a 23-man squad. Or Brazil dropped for them squad already. Mexico, I believe Uruguay dropped their squad as well. Not too sure. I believe so. If memory serves me correctly, I think Uruguay did drop their squad. Chorus Carnif said Mexico is rebuilding. Definitely. I wonder what is the expectation for Mexico going into this tournament, because I'm not going to say they're in a relatively easy group. Jamaica, Venezuela, and Ecuador. Three good teams, right? So I think the expectation for Mexico is to make it out the group, honestly. Especially seeing that they're one of the best teams in CONCACAF. Well, not best since recently, but one of the best historically. So the expectations for Mexico definitely will be high going into Copa America, despite whichever squad they field. Gunners Boss say, Fanatics is the new kid on the Black Cataract. New era is original. Hit makers. Any idea if there will be two separate squads for World Cup and Copa or the same squad? I mean, Tuffy, I think Cataract did say whichever squad takes the field in July of next year in the return fixtures, that will be the squad going to the World Cup, barring injuries or whatever the case is, or any new kid on the block, any new superstar, right? So we have to go wait until World Cup 2026 come to see if it's going to be a different squad. But as him say, it's not like the squad is going to be wholesaled out, So we still probably expect Leon Bailey, Nichols, a lot of those guys to still be in the squad by 2026 World Cup, barring injuries or any new kid on the block. Where is Jamaica squad for Copa? Tycoon, them supposed to drop it in, and them supposed to drop it soon, because other countries in Copa that would be playing in Copa, they've dropped their squad already. Not everyone, but a few countries have done it. I think, as I said, Mexico, Brazil, I think Uruguay as well. I'm not too quite sure if some other countries have dropped their squad. I know that they sent in the 55-man squad to Conor recently. There was a deadline. I think it's between 30 to 55. So they've sent that in already. It's just for the JFF to drop their squad, right? Just for the JFF to drop the current squad that will be playing in the Copa America. But we have to wait and see still. Hopefully by this week. Jai would say Flemmings are the worst winger ever. Should not get a next call up. I don't see how Flemmings can get back into this national team. Or Flemmings is 27 now. I mean, big shout out to Flemmings still. 10 goals and 2 assists in the Serbian league. Not bad for Flemmings. But I think Flemmings is a long gone thing at this moment in time. Liverpool scored again. Gakpo scored. But the squad soon dropped, so we definitely have to just wait till the squad drop for Copa America. You know what I mean? Hopefully by this week, as I said. Hopefully by this week. And we'll see who can run out. I have a funny feeling that Bailey will be in the squad. For some reason, I feel like he'll be in the squad, honestly. I'll do him saying that take a break still, but you can keep the party on next time. Coach Eagle Republic, Coach Hallgrimson is a steady hand. Do not expect any cut and change under Hallgrimson. The Copa America will basically be a prelude, just saying. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's not like we're going to get Greenwood or some of these guys that are linked with us, That will not be happening at this moment going into Copa America. If that was the case, then you probably would have seen a totally different squad, Ochoa out. Yeah, they did drop Ochoa. Let me rephrase the question. Will there be a separate squad for the upcoming World Cup qualifying and Copa or same squad? Not of rude. I don't think the same squad that will play in the World Cup qualifiers will play in Copa America. Yeah, I think the same squad that plays in the World Cup qualifiers will play in Copa America. Deco 2K say the man stop rush for the squad to drop. I no rush. Everybody wants to see the squad.
Yeah. And
Wants
Presser,
to-
thank you for holding down the fort for me. So people just, had to get my little one set up for bed and all that stuff. That's why I don't really stream too early during the week. But the time crunch come, I have to get up back at 6. But yeah, maybe I listen to you in the Presser. And yeah, I think we we saw Junior Flemmings stats, and to be honest, his stats is not bad. To be honest, 10 goals, 2 teams of the week, start almost 90% of his games. Not bad statistics at all. It's so funny that him and Trevante Stewart both scored against each other today. What a thing. How lovely was that? Yeah. Let me see what them people say.
Man, I hear say squad announced, brother. So I start score goal, brother.
Squad are announced right now.
No, meaning man here said 60 man squad a drop and man say make me score a goal so we can day in 60.
Right. Well, get them 2 man them score right when squad for drop.
But Junior Flemming, I went through. We said, congratulations to Junior Flemming. He seemed to be scoring goals, but stay right there in the Serbian league. Don't forward a yard.
Yeah. Don't forward that.
Unless it's for a party,
Not even that.
What did you think about the finals of the JPL semi-finals? I must say,
Didn't watch it.
several years back at it again.
Didn't watch it at all. I was busy watching early in the day. I watched the championship playoffs.
Okay.
0 all apiece. Jamaicans all around involved. Brandon Asante, Dr. Asante, striker, and Carl Bartley, who's captain and central defender for West Brom. They held Kyle Walker-Peters and Southampton to a 0-0 draw. And Leeds were robbed again.
They drew, right? They drew the game.
0-0, and we were robbed the penalty.
boy, every time Leeds get robbed.
But we shouldn't be here. We've had 6 times the FA has apologized to us.
This is a player, Cataract, that I want to look at his statistics.
But let me probably just give you the Jamaicans who were involved, and then feel free. So it was 0-0 with Leeds and Norwich, and certainly for Leeds, Jadon Anthony came on as a substitute in the dying
Minutes.
The dying minutes. I'll tell you the exact minutes to be exact. So he and on the Norwich side, Jonathan Rowe started. So Jamaicans were well out there. So Jonathan Rowe started.
And I want to put something out there to the people that come on, take the show to a next level still.
And Jadon Anthony came on in the I think he had maximum about 20 minutes run out. So
right.
Yeah, he came on in the 70th minute for Wilfred Ganato. So Jamaicans on all 4 teams. Let's see how it goes.
People, so you want to know, people, what I want to do is, I want to tell me the best 23-man squad when I think Jamaica can use for the Copa America and use to qualify us to the World Cup. May I think about that today? May I say we ask for all of the player them.
Two different things, brother.
But I think
so you have to start with the 23-man squad for June 6th. By the way, tickets go on sale and buy up the tickets, brother. 15 bills and 5,500.
Let's do the World Cup, because why I said Copa America, I believe the core of June 6 will be the core of Copa. That's why I said that.
Yeah, but you don't know what's happening June 6. You don't, because you have a 60-man squad. So if a man not in the 60-man squad and happen to make for some reason make the June 6th, then he won't be able to forward.
Yeah, more see you wanna drop the best 23. Somebody do it, please. Drop the best 23.
But Taylor, you have to step up the game, man. If you're going to do that, then you need to put up a squad builder. And
no, me never build a starting lineup. I wasn't starting.
No, man, that's a squad builder, not the 23. Squad builder have starting lineup. Squad builder, you put the 23 players that you want in, and then you select a starting lineup.
Yeah.
You can't do the thing with people just a chat, brother. Come on, man.
Drink your tonic, man. Drink your tonic. No, for me, I know the players them I would pick already. So some of the time.
You're lazy.
Yeah. No, me know the players them me want in the team. Me know my players them want in the team. A two players me say we don't want to come in really 2 or 3 players, and one of them we not gonna get him yet, and the next one we don't know when we are gonna get him.
So I said we'll get him, but just not yet.
Yeah. So and then you have Omar Hutchinson on the line again. So them player there, that's 5 players with a throw out of we're supposed to be in number 23, and that's not possible. But with that said, Leon Bailey number 23, bro. Leon Bailey number 23.
No, but you have to put it up so it's visual, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you have expensive background of Copenhagen, with number 7. You can't drop a catch, bro.
Yeah.
SPTV, put up something like we can list out who, and then we keep track each week and see how that chips and changes.
Yeah. Oh man, click back in. But continue, man. Continue.
So my 23 man, I would start with my 3 goalkeepers. I'm telling you that those are almost solid and secure. In that Andre Blake and Jaden White are number 1 and number 2. And in this case, I would go for I like Kemar Foster from the JPL, but I think who kept in Trinidad? Is it Shaquan Davis? No, hold on. Let me get it. I don't know where my head is. But Andre Blake and yeah, Shaquan Davis. I think he was a goalkeeper there. Let's see what's happening up here. What is a presser?
Okay, so we have Andre Blake, Jamali Waite, Shaquan Davis, Joel Latibodier.
Joel Latibodier is a goalkeeper?
No, I'm talking about centre backs. I was gonna give you.
Can we hear pressers 3 goal? What are your 3 goalkeepers, presser? Presser? Could
your mic mute.
Could the immigration authorities please let go of presser, please?
Presser mic mute.
Sorry.
So, continue, Qatar. Are you want me to name out my 23?
No, I want to get your 3 goalkeepers. Okay. Somebody just forward on the program. I want to tell you I feel.
Qatar, don't start with that, big brother. Don't start with that.
No, fix
don't
it.
Start, brother. Don't start.
No.
Just forward, brother.
It don't look good, dog. It don't look good, dog.
You don't even say good evening, brother. Come on.
No, I say good evening. The only thing where a man have in the mouth, brother, is a chill-on pipe. If it's not a chill-on pipe, fire and brimstone for your man.
You praying?
Yo, that's good. Man, they're fine. I suck kiss cup up.
Brother.
Yo, a kiss cup up the man, go, brother. And Taylor, you saw the man in the background before you set the man straight.
Man, let him say good evening, brother.
The man in a weight room like a jail him there, and the man Kane Road need.
Man in a gym, man. The man in a gym.
Gym,
You see the water.
okay,
You see
so
the water.
Kane Road them can need. Yeah, man. So don't.
Man, let him say good evening, Perry. Oh, boy.
That's a cataract version of good evening.
I'm gonna start showing up fire, man. So
You know?
the 3 goalkeepers for June 26th. That's where we're there right now, Garfield. Tell us your 3.
Go on, man. I hear you not say, man.
Yeah, so the 3 is the number 3 spot is between Shaquan Davis, Reggae Boyz Clark, and Kemar Foster for me. But I also want to throw something in the mix here. Corey Adai is having a monster season. He stood up for.
I don't think we go for. Let's be realistic. We're not going
What
for
I'm
a third
saying.
string keeper.
You're not going for a third string keeper? Corey Adai starts for Crawley Town and they're in the playoffs. They're 3-0
Yeah, but
leading in this.
but for
Either what?
for local football purposes, I think there will be a local keeper probably as a third string. Let's move on. Centre backs.
You move on very quickly. Centre back.
Yes,
Go
yes, centre backs.
Go ahead, sir. The centre backs pick themselves. Damian Lowe, Deshaun Bernard, Michael Hector, Ethan Pinnock, and
Joel Latibodier.
Latibodier.
Yeah.
For some reason, we feel like a newcomer will come in. As far as
As a centre back?
yes,
Centre back. Anja Port who?
I'm just have that.
I think maybe a wing back. We might see somebody in the wing back position coming in for Jamaica because I think we have been a bit thin in those areas. Though we have been having good performances in those areas, we've been a bit thin as a team. So I don't know. I'm okay with those centre backs like Cataracardo. Joel Latibodier, of course, had a pretty good season. They tried him in many different positions at his club, or 2 positions to say. Maybe sometimes slotting at the right back.
Position.
But
Right back.
Joel Latibodier, Dishard Bernard, for me, 2 good players. We saw them come of age in the last round there of the Nations League. They gelled those 2 games. They looked more cohesive as the time went on. Really good play. I think we're sound there. Ethan Pinnock comes back. Though Ethan Pinnock is
No,
the bench.
hold on. Though Ethan Pinnock is our best defender, people, we have to think about how this is gonna work now because we're going back into a back 3 of 3 players who started to look very
Pinnock plus
solid.
Eddie too.
Yeah, that's true. But it's yeah. I don't know which 2.
Pinnock plus Henny too.
I don't know which 2 do.
Don't you?
I mean, you can't. Deshaun Bernard play solid, so Deshaun Bernard is like a player we have.
Deshaun got that bench, man. Deshaun got that bench.
No, dog. Yeah, I feel
Michael Hector and Damian Lowe. That's what it should be. But I know that they're gonna put Damian Lowe at CDM. So Deshaun Bernard is fighting with Latibodier for the 3rd centre back point position for me.
No. You see the thing about that now is me pre Deshaun Bernard as a player like Chalobah, Chelsea, who do the dirty work, who play good, but him not really get the recognition where him deserve. Him just play in position. Him do him need to do. Him not do too much. Him not do too little. Him just do him job. I'm feel like that's part of the reason why him not really get the credit. But I feel like the youth solid and him a grow.
You think he must stand up a floor and did yourself? This is World Cup qualifier.
Virgin, me take the shot
over who? In the back line?
Yes. Any day.
Too long, man.
Any day.
Yeah. A medicinal marijuana never gave to smoke, man. In a THC.
I tell you, the thing with Deshaun Bernard is Damian Lowe.
Listen what we're saying. We said Damian Lowe, I believe the coach will start in CDM. So therefore, we're picking a back 3 without Damian Lowe. And I'm saying to you, it's either Deshaun Bernard or Joel Latibodier. Which one would you take?
Bernard.
Okay. Which one would you take? Taylor.
Taylor gone. No, Cataract. The reason why me say this Sean Bernard is like,
No, you don't tell him. You don't wax on lyrically about Deshaun Bernard. Nothing wrong with how Deshaun Bernard plays for Jamaica. He has been improving. He has been cutting out the mistakes in the Nation League semifinals. At the third place games, he had some monster games. So you are correct on everything you said. Can't say anything any better, Garfield. But go ahead if you feel like you need to add some more. Right back. Where you are, sir?
right. I mean, right, but I mean, now the better option. Okay. We have players who can play multiple positions, which is good. Boy, that is the next position when we think you have a player who come in that's new.
So I believe Dujon Sterling and I believe Dujon Sterling will start on June 6th.
Okay. Who you think will be in backup?
Lembakisa, but Lembakisa is on cards.
But
Lembakisa is suspended.
Greg can't play this too, you know.
Better stop it, man.
No, man, you can't play this one.
Better stop shot.
Virgin, Greg Lee can't play anywhere from anywhere in our back line. Greg Lee can't play anywhere in our back line. But at the same time, the coach, you know what? Boy, the defense though, the defense as far as right backs, left back, it kind of look like we have just played the way we used to. Probably just play three back. Given that we have, he might even put out my boy there out there, Pinnock, and put.
No, man. Hold on. We're picking a 23-man squad. We're not picking a starting 11.
Oh.
So I'm saying the two right backs for me is Dexter Lambakisi and Dujon Sterling.
I mean,
you have a disagreement with that?
That's but so Sterling, everything submitted, everything ready to go.
My understanding is that he's a Jamaican citizen.
All right. Well, Pabala Jamaica citizen, but that doesn't mean them come. That doesn't mean them forward.
I'm just saying that is what I'm
and that's why I'm saying I pick the people who may know say are regular.
I may have pick people who may know say are eligible.
You can't do eligibility. You pick Omar Hutchison. You go pick my boy too.
But brother, we not jump across the place. But they are right back. Name your two right backs. I'm gonna keep it moving.
All right, man. I go with CM ball. You say. I go with even my boy from MLS. It might even.
Who?
You from MLS?
Trevor Andre?
Yeah. I mean, him call him numerous time.
So you're saying Trevor Andre and Dexter Lembakisi?
Yeah, he's gonna travel. Yeah.
Wow. Garfield, I'm not make people them start buckling.
No, Virgin. The reason, look, I'm telling you,
battle squad. Long time.
Listen.
If I create there, man.
My logic now. Listen, my logic. The reason why we say that is, listen, you remember Cataract?
Same Cataract. Just fling some buckle for Garfield.
No,
go on, talk, man.
My logic is the coach is known to call consistent baller over and over and not switching up his team. So the reason why me say that is, in a case of a tournament and a preparation, you're not going to see much changes. That's the reason why me say that. Even a few times him call him not playing, but him still call him. So I say what I say, you do it have a basic footballing methods and footballing tactics and all that stuff, yes. but the coach is known to call players that he used to call over and over. He doesn't change his squad. That's the reason why I'm saying that.
Yeah, but I'm also asking you. So you have, for example, Javian Brown.
Have you? When is the last time Joanne Brown? He been calling him over Joanne Brown, haven't he? Yes or no?
Class, yes.
Exactly. So you pretty much just quote a record as a cataract. You call a ball on him, but yes, still him call his brother over him numerous times, and even when he not even play the brother still in his squad. That's the reason why I say cataract. I understand what you say logically enough.
Someone have fling out some glass after you, brother. But yo, the back squad in a lay up a thing, brother.
Because the people don't understand what I say. The people them see what I say. The coach is known.
I just Reggae Boyz fan club and you and left big up a dub plate. Yeah, no. All right, you get to it. Some of them have a pressure it. You get to it. Just a couple battle. Look like they miss it, like they think you're a super cat, like you're going to take it up and fling it back.
The people them see what I say. No.
Left back. Left back.
Who are your left back? You go on. Someone can counter.
Well, Amari Bell is injured, so at left back I am carrying only Greg Lay.
Well, Mr. Omar Bell in a gym on him account.
Gym a different something, brother. Amari Bell not coming back until the new season.
So let me ask you a question, Ketara. Do you think, given the result in the Jamaica Premier League, do you think the coach will give a player from the defense an opportunity?
No. Move
No?
right up. Who is your left backs? The coach has been clear. He tell you that the Jamaica Premier League is just for us to watch and enjoy.
No, man. We feel like he might give a brother from Cavaliers left back youth. I run out.
No, so are we guessing? No, this is not a guessing game. You are selecting your squad. And then when the coach time comes, we'll see if it match with the coach select. You are trying to guess what the coach are going to do. I don't guessing game this, brother.
As a coach, I use a logical coaching mindset.
No, pick a team, brother. Stop trying to be Al Grimson. Bambat. Who is the left backs? Are you, first of all, are you carrying two left backs or one?
I carry one, brother.
Okay. And that is?
The same man you pick.
Greg Lay.
Yeah.
Right. Because I believe that Dexter Lembekisi can come and play at the left back if needed.
Exactly.
So I'm not carrying two. All right. CDM.
Damian Low. One may I bring.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, central midfield, I should say. Central midfield. So how many central midfielders are carrying? One?
No, man. I bring at least. I bring 3, 4.
Yeah, 73. 74.
Anderson, Johnson.
Mm-hmm. It's a Damian Low, Anderson, Johnson. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gibbs White.
Gibbs White?
Yes.
Gibbs White don't have no citizenship, so how are we going to come and play for Jamaica in 3 weeks' time?
From what I hear something I story up. So
I'll when stir up. So I don't believe that is a map of Jamaica tattoo on the ball.
No man, it's for true, man.
I believe that's his girlfriend Shuni when it lie down. Because you can't tattoo Jamaica on your hand and can't come here so I'll know. Not even like to get your passport then. Not even to take up a call up,
No man,
you could have get your passport and deal with it like Omari Hutchinson and don't take a call up. But nah man, I want sideways don't lie down Shuni that man. Jamaica map. Remember that. So I will tell you this right now. I would take K-Roy Anderson. I would take Jonathan Russell. I would take and I don't care who wants to vex now, because I'm sick and tired of this. I would take, but I don't want people back a bit. All right, so I'll take Anthony Grant, but I know that there is a Premier League player coming, or who is coming into the mix, who could be drafted into the midfield. So Anthony Grant name just there holding a place till that player.
Alex, so you buckle me for me, I call Gibbs White, but they still you call out Anthony Grant.
What do you
Are
mean?
you a
Anthony
big
Grant a
stone
passport. Gibbs White now have no passport and
a
nothing.
big stone to forget? No man, I joke man. No,
Oh.
my midfielder have something.
Casey Palmer,
I go take
Daniel Johnson, and yeah, that's it. Omari Hutchinson.
that sound decent. But I mean, let me say, at the same team, Umbria go bring no changes. CM team, I tell you that. CM team. Casey Palmer go forward. Daniel Johnson go forward. Anderson I go forward.
So let me ask you about Daniel Johnson.
Eh?
Stick 22 safety pin, like where you used by your picking nappy. Daniel Johnson is at Stoke City, and since he missed the penalty 1 week after before the Nations League, he has not been even in the side, not even on the bench. What do you say about that?
I mean, I see him talking. I saw it go, but him still. I mean, him still. You know what? I call a name. Wait, me feel like today in our squad, and the coach might even call him Shamar Lambert. He
Yeah,
might,
but you already have 3
he might just bring him.
CPLs.
He might bring him just in case.
No, but you are dealing with the might, and I'm asking you, Garfield, as a coach, to select the 23-man squad and start. Here, anybody in that comment section, but they can just FedEx some bleaching cream got to Garfield, because Garfield just wants to be albums so bad. Brother, just be yourself and pick your 23. But tell you why. I believe a player is coming into this to the central midfield, so I am putting Anthony Grant there from now to hold that place. I'll be just sit on better.
Definitely. Anthony Grant can hold for you, but for me, like me say, my period go hold it down. All right, what I gonna know? Wingers.
So I just give my attack. Shamar, Antonio, Demarai Gray, Leon Bailey, Ronaldo Cephas, and Dujon Richards. Those are the 6 I would call. And remember that I already have called my boy into. I have Omari Hutchinson in the midfield. What do you say about that, line?
Like Cephas. When I ball them when wish Jamaica will get Campbell. Normal Campbell.
So pick your 6. Just pick your 6.
All right. So I'll go with Shamar Nicholson.
Shamar Nicholson.
I'll go with Mikel Antonio.
Mikel Antonio.
I'll go with Leon Bailey.
Leon Bailey.
Cephas.
Cephas.
I'll go with Omari Hutchinson.
Omari Hutchinson.
And as a coach, me that give Campbell, Norman Campbell. That who me want would I like.
Norman Campbell.
Yeah. That is
Norman Campbell.
That's a decent winger when I feel like can do damage.
Bobby Reed and midfield. Oh, Bobby Reed and midfield. Ricardo Myers, I forgot Bobby Reed. I was one player short.
Oh yeah, Bobby Reed.
No, he does not. He does not have an England cap. Morgan Gibbs White does not have an England cap. So that's how I see it. I am hoping for the JFF to make an announcement to tell me that they have sorted
Oh
out
shoot,
this.
even Jamal Lowe. I forgot about Jamal Lowe too.
I was not impressed in the Nations League. I thought Jamaldo was the worst Jamaican player. So him get cut.
Why? The good thing is me I tell you say coach have options.
So the man them that bubbling at the side for me is because I need goals. Is Kemar Roof, and for me, I never pick a 60-man squad without Andre Gray. The man they bubbling from the outside.
Andre Gray, I feel like Andre Gray him DS number. I give a decent man a run over Andre Gray.
Mm.
Like me I say a baller like Campbell. I feel like Campbell like
You don't pick now, man. Campbell already, so we not say nothing.
I brother deserve an opportunity. But
But I do. The only players I see coming in are Dujon Sterling, right back, and I am hearing of someone coming in from the EPL for CDM. That's it. That's all, folks. So the man was a Rasta. Ellis Sims, I would have loved to see work go on Ellis Sims. I'd love to see work go on with Tyreek McGee, Margaret Gibbs White. I believe those are the kind of players. Not Tyreek McGee, Tyreek Mitchell. Those are the kind of elite players that would add to the team. And I'll take up no developmental baller in a senior team right now.
so you think I just one additional baller them I go bring in?
Two.
But if so, let me ask you a question. If two come in, then that means two is out. So those two you think is out?
I already told you. Jamal Lowe and Trevon Gray. Corey Burke.
Yeah, but definitely think say Whisper get a call.
Well, I have whispered my team, so I don't. When I chattings with no man. Whispered in my 23. Zaba HD comes. Is the CDM older or younger than Zab? You think a spelling bee? You think a spelling bee this? No, not Casemiro, Ernest. Not Casemiro.
Go on, Papa.
So there you have it. So
Demarai Gray him injured like there's no fitness before.
I think this is a concussion protocol somebody was saying earlier. So we wait and see. Not a lot of information comes out of the Saudi league. I'm trying to find out. Let me just see their injury updates. When someone want views, I be a YouTube the on it, you know.
So my thing now, about this now, cataract. When them said it, because for the Copa America, everybody squad a name out, you know, when our squad a name out.
I suspect it would be after the JPL finals. That's how it's normally done. Just like England doesn't name a squad before the Premier League season is over.
Boy, I not really understand the Jamaican setting because the man them have over say a year now to find a CDM, a legitimate CDM, and we can't find that. We have time for groom a CDM and we can't do that. So it's like it's a mid switch thing we're gonna try to deal with until something pop.
Travis, Devante Cole and Kemar Roof are not in the same league. Kemar Roof is way above, so I don't even know why you argue with such man. I don't even read his comments.
But man, them say no whisper, no Bailey, no Felix Player.
I'm gonna read that man they comments. I'm gonna entertain it. Yeah. So at 3 o'clock, people, I have to forward off. You know what I mean? Time to go deal with my time come work. You see it? Go deal with my orange business. So big up all the man them. Who have baby mother, open to buy her some nice present for Mother's Day yesterday. Big up all the man who take out mama, go eat some nice fish or steak or lobster. Big up the man who can't afford it, they cook mama, white rice and tin mackerel, but they show love to the mothers. And remember to care the women, Don't jeer the women. Don't hurt the women, So big up all mothers, big up all the man, If you never do something yesterday, do something today, And don't go cheap and clean, you understand? Don't go cheap and clean. You buy a rose, buy a real rose, which you don't say it was a real thing. But motherhood is one of the hardest tasks and most important tasks in the world. So respect to all mothers, Yeah, man. I eat that for me, my dad. Blake? Which Blake could be groomed? Which Blake you talking about? Andre Blake? Richard Green? Which Blake you talking about?